Do you have any? Do you recommend any of your favorite gear from KastKing for a beginner fisherman? Like,
Oh yeah, 100%. Hold on. Here.
yeah, yeah, that ain't on the spot.
So I
Yeah.
know, Trav, you already got one of these with the Mega Jaws Elites. Yeah. So I mean, a lot of times people see Cast King and they're like, well, y'all are a budget brand or this and that, and I get it, because that's what it was when we first came out. It was strictly budget. In fact, that's how I bought my first reel. I said, man, I'm not trying to buy a $200-300 reel just to go pond hopping. I said, let me check this out. Saw it. So that Mega Jaws Elite, I tried Cast King. I loved it. We came out with that. And so if anyone ever says I legit want to give Cast King a shot and I want something I could beat the crap out of, that's the reel right there. That Mega Jaws
I
Elite.
think they need to get that. They need to pair that mega jaws with a
Uh,
sake,
oh yeah.
with a
Wow.
sake rod. Well, you gonna think out $5 million ring.
Shoot. Man, you said beginner though, man. That's a little bit on our high end spot.
But then a sake.
Yeah, yeah. I got to get you one of these. These are the Royal Legend Pro rods.
I love them sake though. They white.
Oh
Like
yeah, that
I
white looks
definitely need
good.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so these ones are still a IM7 blank, uh, Fuji guides, Fuji reel seats, nano resins, and they're still a phenomenal rods, and they're under $100, and that's something you could just throw in your truck. Like if someone just wants to throw in their trunk, maybe throw under the back seat of their truck and go out fishing
Yeah,
with. I mean, that's it right there.
I like that.
Hmm.
I like that sake. That sake with that mega jaws on it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that and the MG12 too.
Yeah, the MG12. That combo, unbeatable, unmatchable.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially at that price point. That's
Uh,
legit.
what is your go-to fishing setup?
Our go-to fishing setup would be the Asage Freestyle. That's a
Uh,
7.6 medium heavy.
yeah,
I pair that with probably that Mega Jaws reel. I like the shallow spool one. It's not super shallow. It's not like the Kestrel BFS, but it's more. So I could throw a Texas rig, I could throw a weightless Senko. I could do all of that easily if I want to go.
yeah, you do everything.
Yeah, so I could go down to even a weightless fluke and not have any issues fishing with that. So my go-to is right there. Like I said, Mega Jaws Elite Shallow Spool paired with the Asage 7.6 Freestyle.
Yeah, you like fishing ultralight.
So it's
That's you
not that
like.
I don't. I mean, it's not that. Shoot, how do I say? I thought it was a gimmick, like ultralight stuff, because here in Oklahoma it's heavy grass. A lot of thick, nasty stuff. And when I saw like that bait finesse stuff and that ultralight, I was like, I ain't got time for that. But then I really gave it a shot, and I was like, this is actually fun,
Yeah,
right? And
that's
I
what I
actually
like. I like fishing ultralight. That's my favorite way of fishing because I like to fight the bass.
Yeah, that's it, man. You feel the fight some you can't just hog it in, you know what I mean? And just you can't just bully those fish, and you got to really more patience. It's fun. And regardless of where you're at, you drop down to that ultralight stuff, that finesse stuff, and you'll catch fish even when everyone else ain't catching fish. You just downsize and you can really go at it.
Yeah, and then just that once out of 10 chance you catch that 7 pound, then you over there fighting for like 10 minutes.
Oh
You be like,
yeah, you're out there
you be
just
like,
praying like, please don't come off, please don't
don't
snap.
break off.
Yeah, don't break off, like don't do anything stupid. Because the first time that I did fight like a solid fish on like 6 pound line, I was still thinking I had 15, 17 on there, and I started cranking that reel, and then pop, and I was like, all right. Like I just packed my stuff up and left. Like I was like, I'm done fishing for today. That's gonna haunt me, and that haunt me for a little while. But then I was like, you know what? Let me just lock in. Especially like that bait finesse, you throw those micro glide baits. Oh,
Yep.
that's a
Yeah.
blast right there.
Yeah, I like the micro base. I like throwing all soft plastics.
Hmm.
I like the jigs. I like the spinner baits. I like pretty much all soft plastic. That's what I throw. But that's gonna be my go-to. A wacky rig, Texas rig. That's gonna be my go-to.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna go out there and have fun. But I do love ultralight. Like I
Yeah.
would go to the store and I would. That's the first thing I would look at. Ultralight. If I ain't got my reels with me, I'm going to go get some ultralight gear because
Yeah. Yeah.
I
For
know I'm gonna
sure.
catch fish for sure, and it's gonna be
Uh huh.
fun. Ultralight is definitely my go-to. If you could fish with anyone, living or dead, who would it be and why?
If I could fish with anyone,
Yeah,
I'd like to fish with a fellow KastKing angler. I'd like to fish with Bill Dance. just because he's an icon like that. You know, like you don't even got to fish, and you know his name, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He's a household name. He's the original. He's the original fishing influencer. Like you threw Bill Dance's name on anything, and that stuff was gonna sell. I mean, I got an autograph hat of his up here that I got from his team, and I cherish that thing. Like, you know what I mean? That guy, what he's done for fishing, that's irreplaceable. So definitely Bill Dance.
Yeah, that's top tier.
Yeah.
The top of the top.
What is one fish that you want to catch that you haven't caught yet?
Man, I mean, I know you'll understand this. You're from Florida, but a peacock bass, I have not caught a peacock.
I knew you were gonna say that. Like, any freshwater fisherman always say they want to catch a peacock bass.
Yeah,
But
I want to catch a big one.
I could sit up catching them in Florida. I want to go to the Amazon and go catch
Oh
40
yeah,
pounders. I want to go catch a big one.
especially on the top. You see those videos that top water when they just
Yeah. The ones in Florida, they fight hard now, but and especially if you take an ultralight there. Oh yeah, you're gonna have you might not want to leave Florida.
Man, as I catch a 610-pound marlin, I won't catch nothing else.
You want to catch a marlin?
No, I'm saying he caught one at 610 pounds. I'm like, after that, I won't catch nothing else. I'll be so scared.
I'm good. I'm good after that.
That's enough fight for my lifetime right there.
Yeah, but that fight's different because you sit in the chair. You got this big fighting chair, and you're sitting there with this gigantic reel, and you got one guy. My dad was holding the chair to turn it. You got the deckhand helping guide the line. It's like that's cool. That's another level, but still, when it's just you by yourself and you're out there fighting, that's a different.
That's why I be trying to tell people. That's why I don't like saltwater fish. I could drop down there and catch it whatever I want.
Yeah,
saltwater, but freshwater, you actually got to try. You got to go. You got to have some technique. All the fish that you catch ain't finna be 10 pounds.
Right.
So when you get that 1 10-pounder, 12-pounder, it's like, oh my God. Like my day is over. It's on my dream.
Yeah.
So, that's why I try to tell people, like, freshwater fishing is better than me. I love it more than saltwater. And plus, when I go on saltwater, I get seasick. So yeah, they can keep it.
I hear that.
Saltwater.